Yeah, today, project one. Today, the topic is database migration. In shortcut, is called as DB migration. Migration means system copy. So, what system copy? I told you, you got it clearly. Now, first of all, I'm logging into the SAP system. Double click this SAP logon. I'm logging into the SAP system. Match mice. Double click this entry. I using client, my username and password, and logon language in English and enter. Now I logged in this system. Here, go to system status. Here, my operating system is Windows operating system. Okay, my database is MS SQL Server. This is my computer name and this is my SAP system ID and database ID. And click here. This is my kernel 754 patch level 600, latest one only. Now click here. My product version. My product version is NetWeaver ASAP 7.52. That is my product version. So what here I am doing means database migration means here my operating system is Windows. My database is MS SQL Server. This is source system. This is called as source system. Source system means in this system data is there. Okay. Data means, for example, we go to SU01. Here users is there. In this system, users is there. Like that, whatever data is available in this system, that data I want to copy it into the another system. Okay. What I have, for example, in front of me, I have two laptops is there. Okay. 1 minute. Go to paint. I go to Word document. Okay. Now, this is present system. Okay, this is present system. You think like this is the system. So this system, my operating system is Windows. My database is MS SQL Server. Okay, whatever operating system, whatever database. Okay, so present my system. In this system, data is there. In this system, data is there. Entire, suppose from 1 year onwards in company, 1 year or 2 years onwards in company, they're doing business. They're developing entire business in this server. In this server, business data is there. Now what I done means, I bring new server, new hardware. I bring new server, new hardware. Okay, this is new server, new hardware. Now what I want to do, I want to copy entire this data into this server. Suppose here in company, suppose they are using Windows Server 2019 OS. Here also, okay, here they using Windows Server 2019. Okay, so here whatever database version, no problem. Database migration means same operating system you want to use in this server. So in this server, same operating system, Windows. So that means database migration means you are not changing the operating system. Here you are changing only database. For example, here I am using operating system Windows 22. So here this is source system. Okay, this is called as source system. I have parcel. I am sending parcel to my friend. I am source. Who sending parcel? Source. Who receiving parcel? Target. My friend receiving target. My friend target. Here, in this system, data is there. In this system, data is there. You are copying this system data to this system. That means in which system data is there, that is source. This is source system. Who receiving data? Target. This is target system. Now, database migration means here, whatever operating system is available in source system, same operating system you want to maintain in target. But version your wish. Here in source system, I'm using Windows Server 2016. Here you use Windows Server 2022. Whatever version, that's not a problem. Now, database. So here, I don't use this database. So I want to change database here. This is target system. So I want to change database here. For example, in this training, I'm using this database, SAP MaxDB database. So what are the databases is there? HANA database, SAP MaxDB, SAP AC, Oracle, DB2, MS SQL Server. Total 6 databases is there. In these 6 databases, so I'm choosing this database. That means I'm copying this system data to this system. Same operating system I want to maintain, Windows. But I want to change database from MS SQL Server to MaxDB. That means after system copy is completed, whatever data is available in the system in MS SQL Server, the data is available in the system, but database is MaxDB. That is database migration. In shortcut is called as DB migration. And you have doubt, only MS SQL Server to MaxDB, that is database migration, not. MS SQL Server to Oracle, MS SQL Server to DB2, MS SQL Server to SAP AC, these are all database migration. Not only like that, here source system database is Oracle. Oracle target system database, we maintain MS SQL Server or MaxDB or SAP AC or DB2, like that. But whatever in source, some students, they ask me, sir, in source we use Oracle, why MS SQL Server? You teach in Oracle in source like that, you maintain, you teach in Oracle means whatever database in source, process is same. Suppose here, my source system database is MS SQL Server. Now, whatever process I'm telling, suppose your source system database is Oracle means same process, whatever here I'm doing, same only you do in that Oracle database also. Process is same. That's okay. Now, this is source system. So I already show my source system operating system is Windows. My source system operating system is Windows operating system. My source system database is MS SQL Server. And my source system product version is NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52. Another important point. What is another important point means here my product version is NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52. Same product version only you want to use in target system. You did not change the product version. Same product version only you want to use in the target system. That means here you see Windows, MS SQL Server, product version. When you came in target, Windows, MassDB, product version. Here I change only database. That's why it is called as database migration. Now, this is my source system. So, which tool is required to do system copy? SWPM tool. So now we required SWPM tool to do system copy. When installation time, we use SWPM tool. Now, when doing system copy on that time also, we use SWPM tool only. So that's why here I'm copying SWPM tool into that server, into VMware, I'm copying SWPM tool. So clearly you got it when whatever product version you are installing by using SWPM tool only. So when you want to do system copy by using SWPM tool only. Now here you are learning one by one. When we use SWPM tool, that information also here you are getting. SWPM is software. Tool means in our language it is called as software. Tool means. Okay. Now double click SWPM. And one more point before double clicking SWPM, here I stopping the server. System is running. I stop the server. In company, sometimes they don't stop the server, but here I'm stopping server. Okay. In company, sometimes they don't stop the server. Okay, close. No. When you want to use SWPM tool, always in administrator user account only. When you want to use SWPM tool, you want to log in administrator user account only. Here, click this one. Here, I logged in SID ADM account, not administrator account. Click this and click sign out. Now here, VM and click send control plus all plus delete. Now click administrator and enter administrator password here. My administrator password is admin.123 and click this one. So here my SAP system is a stop condition. I already logged in administrator account. Now in source system, double click this PC, double click D drive, double click SWPM folder, scroll down, double click SAP entity and close the folder. Now software provisioning manager is opening. Now click yes and click advance. Scroll down, click on save. Here enter username. When you want to open SWPM compulsory, they ask credential. You want to enter username and password compulsory. Username is administrator. And my username password is admin.123. And click sign in. Okay. Now software provisioning manager is open. Now scroll down. This is our product version, SAP NetWeaver AS for ABAP 7.5. To click this icon to expand. My database is MS SQL Server. Click this icon to expand. We are doing system copy. Click this icon to expand. It is source system. Click this icon to expand. It is AS ABAP system. Click this icon to expand. Here, three options is there. Export preparation, table splitting preparation. First of all, export preparation. What is this export preparation means? In company, there is a shared folder. In company, there is a shared folder. So in source system, we are exporting the files. Whatever files we are exporting in source system, that files will be stored in that location. For example, another system is ready for me. Another system also is ready. Target system is ready. It means here in source system, whatever files I am exporting, that files directly will be stored in target system. Means we use export preparation. And very important point, it is not a mandatory step. It is not a mandatory step means what is the meaning? Means without doing export preparation, it is possible to do system copy. That is the meaning of mandatory. సో అది మ్యాండేటరీ స్టెప్ కాదు అని ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నానంటే ఆ స్టెప్ చేయకుండా మనం సిస్టమ్ కాపీ చేయొచ్చు. సో నెక్స్ట్ టేబుల్ స్ప్లిట్టింగ్ ప్రిపరేషన్. Table splitting preparation means so in company they maintain 700 GB data, 300 GB data, 1 TB data, like that they maintain in company server. You are copying, okay? So in table, big table data is there, small tables is there, big tables is there, small tables is there. So small tables will be copied fastly. Big tables will take time, okay? First when we start system copy, small tables will be copied. Big tables, after copying small tables, big tables will be copied. Big tables take time. You want to reduce that downtime means, what you want to do? You want to split that big tables into the small tables. That is table splitting preparation. మనకి డేటా అనేది రకరకాల డేటా అనేది ఉంటుంది SAP సిస్టంలో. ఇప్పుడు 500 GB, 1 TB అలాంటి డేటా కాపీ చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు స్మాల్ టేబుల్స్ ఉంటాయి, బిగ్ టేబుల్స్ ఉంటాయి. స్మాల్ టేబుల్స్ ఫస్ట్ కాపీ అయిపోతుంది, తొందరగా అయిపోతాయి. కానీ బిగ్ టేబుల్స్ టైం తీసుకుంటుంది. ఆ టైం అనేది మనం రిడ్యూస్ చేయాలి, ఫాస్ట్ గా అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే ఆ బిగ్ టేబుల్స్ ని స్ప్లిట్ చేయాలి స్మాల్ టేబుల్స్ గా. అప్పుడు ఏంటి, స్మాల్ టేబుల్స్ ఫాస్ట్ గా కాపీ అయిపోతాయి. సో టేబుల్ స్ప్లిట్టింగ్ ప్రిపరేషన్ అనేది మ్యాండేటరీ స్టెప్ కాదు. టేబుల్ స్ప్లిట్టింగ్ ప్రిపరేషన్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎ మ్యాండేటరీ స్టెప్. దట్ మీన్స్ without doing table splitting preparation, you do system copy is possible. మనం table splitting preparation చేయకుండా system copy చేయొచ్చు. In company compulsory they do that to export preparation, table splitting preparation. 90% they don't do. In company, just 10% only they do that 2 steps. And one more important point, that table splitting preparation, you want one file. Who provide that file means, in company database team is there. For example, here our database is MS SQL Server or Oracle. For example, in company Oracle database team is there. That database team see how many tables is there. In that tables, which one is big tables, which one is small tables, they see. So they split that big tables into the small tables and they provide small notepad file. They provide that notepad file. We want to provide that notepad file in table splitting preparation. You got option when we are doing table splitting preparation. They ask that file. We want to provide that file. Who provide that file to you? Basis administrator. Database team provide that file to basis administrator. When doing table splitting time, that basis administrator provide that file. Here, this is empty. Here in our training, there is no business data. It is empty system. There is no data. So that's why it is not possible to do this one. And one more important point, in company database team provide that table splitting file. Basis administrator, they don't involve in that one. Just when doing table splitting preparation time, just they provide that file. That is the role of the basis administrator. But it is not a mandatory step. You have required. Here also clearly is there. Why we do table splitting preparation means, here is that you can decrease the downtime by splitting the large tables into the several small tables. Parallel process means at a time all tables will be copied like that. Create the export directory. So this is the file name, .str notepad file. This is the file. They provide that information to you. Who provide that information, that file? This database team. So this too is not a mandatory step. Database instance export is a mandatory step. Here is that. What here we are doing, exporting the database instance. It is a mandatory step of a system copy procedure. In starting what I'm telling database migration. But here, mandatory step of a system copy. You called as system copy or you called as migration. Both are same. Okay. Now here, database instance export is a mandatory step compulsory. Now select database instance export and click next. When you export the database instance, whatever data is available in the source system, that data will be exported. Okay. Here they asking the profile directory. This is / computer name / SAPMNT / SAP SID / SYS / profile. Here, after installing ACS instance, you got that profile directory. SR, SAP, SID, SYS, profile. After installing ACS instance, you got that one. Now here, why asking this profile information means, suppose you did not install SAP software in your laptop. Directly, you open SWPM tool, you are doing database instance export means without installing SAP software, how you do? Suppose when you click next here, they did not allow to go to the next page without installing SAP system. So here click next, they confirm your profile information. Now here, SAP system administrator password. This is operating system user. When installing time, after providing master password, when you click next, after providing master password, when you click next, they told you operating system users, two users. One is SAP system administrator user and SAP system service user. Password is master password by default. Same user, operating system user, SAP system administrator user. My SAP system administrator user password is master password. My master password is final underscore 6789 F caps letters. And click next. Okay, my database ID, DBS ID, NWD, correct. Click next in this page. Use dedicated kernel for system copy. When you select this one, in source system, whatever kernel version, whatever patch level we use, Same kernel version, same patch level we want to use in target system. In compulsory, you did not select that option. Why? Why you did not select that option means, for example, for SAP NetWeaver AS ABAP 7.52, what are the kernel versions it supported? 753 kernel version and 754 kernel version. In source system, we use 753 kernel means in target, when we're doing system copy, you use 754. Why we use only 753? We use higher version also. That's why compulsory here you did not select this option. Use dedicated kernel for system copy. What is that meaning of use dedicated kernel for system copy means? So in source system, you are using 753 kernel, 500 patch level means in target system also you want to use same 753 kernel and patch level 500. So I'm not selecting this option and click next. Export location. So here I'm creating one folder. Folder name is export. Okay. Now here you are doing database instance export. Where that files I want to export, they asking. Click this one in D drive in export folder. Okay. In that folder, that all files will be stored. So I told you no. Suppose your system is running means here manually stop SAP system. Here you select this one means manually stop the SAP system. Suppose you did not select this option means it will be stopped automatically. Okay, I deselect here. Already it is in stop condition. Click next. Now they're telling here your SAP system ID and database ID is NWD, and this is the computer name. EH call NWD, CI is the computer name, and your database is MS SQL Server, and your operating system is Windows. Now they're asking select your target database, target system database. Click this drop down box. These are the target system database. Here you did not select MS SQL Server. Why? We are doing database migration. Source system and target system, same database is not possible. We use DB2 database or SAP AC or SAP HANA or MaxDB or Oracle. So I am selecting MaxDB database. Any database, your wish. Not MS SQL Server, not HANA, you select any database. Okay, same process only, there is no difference. You are using Oracle means you select Oracle like that. Okay, I selected database, target system database, I selected and click next. Here, the table splitting preparation is there, no? Table splitting preparation option is there, no? When we do table splitting preparation, you got one notepad file. You want to provide that file here. But we did not done that table splitting. We don't have this SQL file. Without providing this file, we want to go to next page means we want to select this option. When we select this option, we no need to provide that SQL file and click next. Okay, new export from scratch onwards. Okay, we are creating new export from scratch. Starting onwards, we are creating new export. Click next. Use default only. Okay, use default only. Use database specific implementation. Use default only. You no need to change anything. Suppose you want to increase the parallel jobs means you increase here. Then we select here and increase the parallel jobs. Okay, click next here. Okay, what I do means it is running. Okay, I start the SAP system also. That's not a problem. I want to show one thing. That's why. Remember there I deselected manually stop the system. I deselected that option. You remember that one. Okay, here we no need to change anything. Use default only. We no need to change anything. Simply click next here. Here also we want to increase the parallel jobs means we increase. Or otherwise use default only. Already you know how to increase the parallel jobs 3 into number of CP cores. Click next here. Click next in this page. Finally, review parameter summary screen. From when we open SWPM Software Provisioning Manager, from starting screen onwards, whatever pages they open, they show here. Is there any changes? Means change here. Here, this is the very important step. Yeah, this step is very, very important. You remember, I did not select here, manually stop the SAP system. Manually stop SAP system means you want to stop the SAP system manually. I deselect this option. Okay, now SAP system is running. Okay, here there is no changes. Click next. Now export is starting 0 to 100%. We want to wait. It will take time depending on your hardware. Depending on data also, we want to wait. So here in our system, data is not there, less data. That's why it will be complete fastly. But in company, when we popping time in that system, 300 GB data, 500 GB data, 1 TB, like that data is there. Means on the time it will take time. We want to wait here. Okay. So please wait until the success message. Now, finally, we got the success message. Clearly here, SAP NetWeaver is for ABAP 7.52 MS SQL Server system copy source system based on AS ABAP. A database instance export is completed. And before, in last, they take time, no? Total 52 phases, 3 completed like that. Before starting that one, they ask you, I'm exporting the database instance. So you want to stop, your SAP system is running, means please stop the SAP system and continue like that. Why they did not ask that option means, so there I did not selected manually stop the SAP system, no? That's why they did not ask that option. Click OK. Click close, click exist and close the browser. Now double click this PC and double click D drive. This is the export folder. Total file size, select, right click and click properties. Here I get 5 GB, 5.5 GB. So total 192 files, 13 folders. So depending on data, it will take size. Double click export folder. This is the files we have. Okay, this is the files. Now what we want to do is, here we want to copy this export folder. Now, source system work is completed. Our source system work is completed.